Of St. Louis played a huge role in fashion around 1904 in the World's Fair. I don't see why we couldn't do it again.
There really isn't necessarily any city that's taking ownership of what's happening in the middle of the country.
The St. Louis Fashion Fund wants to transform 5,000 square feet of office space at 16th and Washington Avenue. The fund also has future plans for the 2,500 square feet of space on the second floor. The fund is raising $2 million to launch the St. Louis Fashion Incubator later this year. It's also looking across the country for 6 designers in residence who will imagine a better St. Louis as a major center of fashion.
This pattern here becomes this piece. These are fun. It's one of our newer, sort of sexier pieces.
Sexy,
elegant,
sophisticated,
sporty,
swimwear for women.
Making women look their best, given their body shape.
A bathing suit line for every body is Lori Coulter's brainchild.
We were one of the first designer shops in the world to utilize digital body scanning to make made-to-order swimwear.
Business has broadened beyond to places such as Ledoux's Dimvaloo Boutique to ritzy resorts in Las Vegas and Miami Beach.
Starting a fashion business is one of the most difficult, most competitive businesses to get off the ground.
But this gutsy married mother of 2 got going with Lori Coulter Swimwear and Apparel in 2007.
Most people only see the glamorous part of fashion.
The Washington University MBA graduate puts the grit behind glamour inside Washington Avenue's T-Rex building in downtown St. Louis, an environment for entrepreneurs.
The incubator space is amazing.
Now, a new group has designs for an incubator for innovators who gain value through garments in vogue.
We're building a fashion and design corridor.
Susan Sherman chairs the St. Louis Fashion Fund.
We have a $2 million campaign for fashion.
It's for the St. Louis Fashion Incubator.
This incubator will serve as a catalyst to bring down other creatives to Washington Avenue.
St. Louis's Washington Avenue used to be home to a bustling garment district that was said to be only second to New York City.
And I was very happy doing my thing in New York City.
Eric Johnson recently left New York to become executive director of the St. Louis Fashion Incubator.
There is a great story of entrepreneurship and sort of rebirth within the city of St. Louis, and that was something that on a personal level really resonated with me.
The product of John Burroughs School in Princeton wants to use his New York fashion business expertise to transform St. Louis into a fashion business epicenter.
It's the city that I grew up in and the place that I love.
This space at 16th and Washington will be a creative place for 6 designers in residence. Their sponsors hope they stitch their way into St. Louis's fabric as it becomes a center of fashion.
And to be able to point to those first 6, which have then spawned other designers to be here.
We also hope that businesses that complement what we're doing, whether it's stylists or photographers or graphic designers or ad agencies, will come down here as well.
All right, so they say it will cost about $500,000 to convert the space. The remaining $1.5 million will be to run the place for 3 years at a cost of $500,000 a year. If you'd like to donate or find out more information, we have a link on our website, kmov.com. I'm very excited about this. You know about my long history with Washington Avenue, which includes being married at Windows on Washington.
Right.
So I know about the history of the fashion industry there, and to see this effort to bring it back to its garment district past glory, it's just really amazing.
It's very cool. And you think about what she just mentioned, all those secondary jobs.
Yeah.
I know the photography scene in St. Louis is incredible, so sounds like some really cool things could happen there.
And then those people start to live around there, and they fill into the restaurants, the bars, the cafes. I mean,
Downtown St. Louis could use that as well.
Absolutely.